First of all, guys, I want to say you're fucking insane for making this movie, and I love you for it. That was really a great experience. So I want to first ask you, like, what made you feel like Talk to Me was the right project for your first feature film? Was this just timing, or there was something about the story itself that interested you?
Yeah, I think it just caught momentum, caught fire. We've been writing a whole bunch of different stuff, and this one seemed to just have legs and started running. And our producers were super interested in it, and it was getting a lot of attention. So, like, yeah, I don't know, it just felt right.
Was it the concept that interested you, or what was it about the story itself?
Well, it was more the characters for me. I think that I was really attached to the characters, and I was really excited by some of the set pieces that we'd come up with, and yeah, I don't know, it just felt right.
What about you? Did you feel like the story itself was, what attracted you the most into the story?
I just felt like it had like an infectious pace, and like we were writing a bunch of different things at the time, but it was something that we were able to have work on multiple levels, because we wanted something that could work as a horror film and then also as a drama film, and I feel like that was a perfect merge of both. So it felt like the right first film. You
did a great job with that, by the way, balancing the horror and the drama. So what was the most challenging scene that you had to shoot during that film?
There's a shot where in a hospital hallway, like a one-shotter, and that was...
Oh my gosh.
Tell me about it.
Like, literally, we were so over time, and like we couldn't really afford overtime, but the lights kept not working, and like little elements just weren't getting put together.
And then when the light worked, something else didn't work. It's like, now we know why people don't usually do one shots.
Yeah, it was such a difficult shot to get. It was more difficult than the opening one of that hospital hallway.
Yeah, so, I was thinking about the opening shot, but there's also the montage you were talking about yesterday during the screening. Like, that was the most fun?
That was so much fun.
Yeah, because we had so much to get through in such a little time, and like we just had 2 cameras in a boombox, and then the energy, I feel like it translates through the screen. We had so much fun. Some of the crew maybe didn't have fun, but we all certainly did. The cast and us, and you know.
Yeah, the cast had a great time.
But
the crew were like struggling to keep up with the pace, because it was like literally like a bomb hit the set.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
That's awesome. And what's the one thing you're the most proud of in the movie?
I think giving Sophie a chance to be seen globally. We're so in love with Sophie Wilde. We think she's an amazing performer, and we know that she's going to be a star. So just to be part of like helping present it to the world is, I think, the thing I'm the most proud of.
And you? Was it the same?
Yeah, I'd say the same. For all the casts, like, because we had a lot of people that like weren't really names, but you know, showcasing their talent, and then also being able to pull off a story cohesively, maybe. Yeah. Because it's always a question. We're wondering if we could pull it off like a feature. So I'm glad it's
because we used for 2-minute videos.
Yeah, we used 2-minute videos with Nerf battle.
So what was that transition like, going to 2-minute videos into like full feature length film?
It was, you know, having a script that we were confident in was a big thing. Like,
but also
to fall back on.
Well, yeah, and even the crew members that we got to work with, the heads of departments, like to have all these incredible masters of their craft putting all their powers into this one thing is the greatest feeling ever. Like, accomplished something we could never accomplish by ourselves.
Is like the crew that you work with, is it like some kind of people that you want to keep working with in the future?
Yes. Well, they're the people that we worked before YouTube. We crewed on films, and we had worked with a lot of them before in all different departments. So it was awesome to bring them back. It's like making a film with just all your friends. So
but production designer Bethany Ryan that we met on this film, we love her so much.
Aaron McCliskey, the DOP. Samantha Jennings, the producer. These are the people that we want. Greg Cobain, the first AD. We want to bring them all back for our next film.
Sure.
That's awesome. And what was the decision-making process with the casting? You were talking about Sophie, because most of the cast is relatively unknown.
Yeah.
So what were your thought process with that? Like,
it was just going through casting and audition tapes, and when we did find each cast member, we knew from the first.
Yeah, we knew. So like, oh my gosh, we can't believe we found them. Like, it was literally, if we connected with the auditions and we like connected with them when we like did those initial meetings, then we just knew that they were right. And we felt so lucky with the cast that we landed with.
It's so awesome having talented cast, because we're used to like trying to squeeze performances out of friends and family. Act scared, Dad.
Yeah,
you know, and it doesn't work. Having people that is like, that's their whole thing, it's their whole craft, elevates the material to a point where we wouldn't imagine possible. So much fun every day on set.
And you did bring some of your relatives into the movie, right? It was
our dad's in the final scene.
Our family's in the last scene.
My sister is the first girl that's shown on the camera that's been possessed, because we were trying to discover and find out what the possession makeup was going to look like. So that was one of the first things that we shot.
There was even some big YouTubers that came to support us, and they're in the background, but they're
out of focus. Yeah.
I don't think I've noticed them.
Yeah,
so
are we in it? Like, you're in it. I think.
So I also have like an older brother, which I'm really close to in terms of age. So I'm curious, how's your relationship working in terms of like being brothers? And because I grew up making like own movies as well, like on my GVC camera with my brother. So how's your relationship working, and how like, you know, how did it help you achieve that level of success, right?
I think that if you like directors that are brothers or co-directors, I feel like it's a bit of a cheat code. Because it's such a mammoth task doing a film. Having someone there that has the exact same vision as you, I think can really alleviate a lot of the stress. So we were able to focus on different departments, especially in the post-production process, and then like kind of throw things back and forth while we're heading, you know, stronger.
That being said, we saved our arguments for post. We're arguing a lot in post.
Through edits, we'd send, so we'd, if Danny had a cut that differed from mine, we'd export both and send it to someone and say, which one was better?
Yeah.
And like, mine was usually the better one.
I just don't believe that's true.
And what's an advice you would give to young filmmakers?
Don't work with your brother.
No, just start.
Yeah,
start
just
making
start.
stuff, no matter how bad it is, just make stuff. Because everything you do, you'll learn from. Even if it fails completely and doesn't work, you'll take those lessons into the next one. You know, we shot so much stuff growing up when we were kids and then posting on YouTube that didn't work or we weren't, you know, proud of. But it's just... It's taking that experience always gets, it makes you a stronger filmmaker.
So just start. Yeah.
Just start. That's always a great advice. So thanks, guys. I think I need to wrap up now, but it was a great time. And just one influence maybe that you had for the movie. Is there something that influenced you to make the movie? One quick question. Last
Like a
one.
film?
Yeah.
Bong Joon-ho, Memories of Murder.
The Exorcist, Let the Right One In.
All right.
Yeah, sweet.
Thanks, guys.